concept.
Hello folks, we're here live with Chris Kumar from the Glasgow Film Festival. Chris, talk to me about the festival this year. What's been some of your highlights?
I think we've had so many great guests, of course, so it's hard not to be so... I mean, Toni Collette, let's face it, Toni Collette showing up is the highlight.
You kept that one a secret though, didn't you?
Did he? Well, that's the thing, so from now on with special events, you have to buy a ticket because you never know who's going to show up, and that's the fun of it. Now, we can't guarantee Toni Collette level every year, but we try. But obviously, so that's been really sweet and nice to see all these guests coming and enjoying the festival and everyone engaging with that. But something like You Are the Universe, which is an incredible Ukrainian movie, everyone I've spoke to has loved that film, and we were so glad we could bring that to the festival, and the feeling around that, people just really enjoying it. But my highlight really is just talking to all the people that come to the film festival. I'm in the foyer, I'm in all the screens, and I've talked to all the audience, and I want to hear what they think, good or bad. And it's just so nice to hear people enjoying the festival. And even, like I say, even if they don't like the film, I love having that conversation, because it's not the Chris Kumar Film Festival, it's not the Alison Gardner Film Festival. It's, a film festival we're bringing for the audience. It's not just, we like all these films and we don't care about anyone else. We try and bring a broad church for everyone to choose and pick and choose, a little buffet, you know what I mean? So it's perfect.
Excellent. Yeah. Now, we spoke the other day just after the screening of Sharp Corner, which you said was one of your favourites of the film. So I'm going to, I know you've not mentioned a favourite, I'm going to put you on the spot here. Would you say that's your favourite of the festival, and why?
Sharp Corner is my favourite of the festival because it's one of those films that creeps under your skin and leaves you haunted by the sort of final act of that film. And maybe that's not for everyone, don't get me wrong, but for me, I love that sort of stuff. And any film that leaves a lasting impact on you that long, I think is worth your time. And honestly, I just think it's got Ben Foster in it. He's amazing in everything he's in. Kobe Smulders is incredible in it. And I think the director, Jason Buxton, really managed to create something that is, almost that he calls it in his Q&A he called it almost like an origin story for essentially a supervillain, and it is kind of like that. It's an incredible film, looks brilliant. So definitely Sharp Corner is my favourite of the festival, but all the films are like good in their own way. It's like kids, you don't have a favourite as such, but it's actually this one. No, but so
True. Not true if any of my kids are watching. So last question, talk to us about the closing gala film tonight, Martin Robertson's Make It to Munich.
Yeah.
I watched it, I loved it. What's your thoughts on that, and what went into the process of choosing that for the closing gala?
So Make It to Munich, we knew Martin. He previously screened Ride the Wave at Glasgow Film Festival in 2022, I think. So he got in touch with us with this film, and we watched it. And even if you're not someone who likes football, it's not really about that. It's about someone, who's trying to piece back their life together because of a tragic accident they've had. And it's all about finding that sort of purpose and finding something to give yourself that confidence again, to get back on the horse, so to speak. But in this case, it's bikes, I guess. Ethan is such an inspiration in the film. He's the main subject of the film. He suffered a horrible accident, and he really wants to get back to football. And it might not happen, obviously, but he was able to do this amazing thing that most people couldn't do. He cycled all the way from Hampden Park to Germany. Like, that's such a feat. And Martin and the team, they got on the bikes as well, and they were filming the whole way. Like, it's just such a local interest story, but universally as a story, it is so like heartwarming and inspiring. I think anyone that watches it is going to come away and feel like they have, found...
It's okay, I know.
Yeah, I know.
I'll take the mic later.
Anyone that watches, I think, will just be swept up in how glorious this sort of, story is, and how much heart the film has. And for us choosing it, it was kind of a bit of a no-brainer, because for our closing film and opening films, it's great to have something Scottish because we want to champion Scottish film. And this is like a no-budget film. Like, they just made it with nothing compared to Tornado, which was, Screen Scotland backed, which is amazing, and that's great. We're so pleased to have that. But to be also able to showcase the other side of it and have, a no-budget film, headline, world premiere, Glasgow Film Festival, which is now one of the premier festivals in the UK. It's special for us to do that for Scottish film, and it's important for us to do that. So can't wait for people to see it. I'm sure it's going to get like a decent little rollout after the cinema, after the screenings as well. So if you see it at the festival, if you're here and you see it, then spread the word. But if not, keep an eye out for it, because it's honestly going to grab your heart and not let go.
Chris, thanks very much.
Oh, my pleasure.
I'll say
Thank you
cheerio
so
just now. Folks, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. We'll have more interviews on the red carpet live. We'll see you soon.